Hi everyone, welcome to your week 25 US history launch, and we are finished with the first 5 checkpoints, and we're going to actually start building your art analysis now. So we're getting closer to that final product. A reminder that this is due on February 26th, and what you're going to do right now for this week is the draft art analysis. So of the 5 checkpoints that you did, you're going to pick one of those art pieces. So at this point, you should have 5 art pieces as well as 5 paragraphs. You're going to pick your favorite piece of art that you did, and then that's what you're going to use for this draft art analysis. So using that one art piece that you've already completed, you're then going to do an art analysis. You're going to include an introduction that provides background in the historical topic and why you chose to create this specific art piece. Then you're going to explain your art piece. What is it? Why did you make that one? What is it portraying? Why is that important? And then you're going to tie in 2 pieces of evidence from the historical sources. So you shouldn't have to redo anything. That's going to just be using the paragraph that you wrote that went along with that art piece. So use the same 2 pieces of evidence and just tie it into the artwork that you did. And then you're going to explain how that evidence from the historical era connects to the art piece that you did, and then provide a conclusion that summarizes your main points. So those are the 5 things that are going to be needed for you. This is what you're being scored on for your final product. Again, this is just a draft. So submit it, do your best job. I'll provide you some feedback, and then you can go ahead and based off that feedback, just move on to the actual art analysis portion of the final product. When you get into checkpoint 6, you're going to be clicking on that draft art analysis document. That's where you do that. But I do want you to also start focusing on those, when it says what is the focus of this checkpoint, the areas below that are the cognitive skills that you're being scored on for your final product. So this is where it's telling you exactly what you need to do to get a higher score. So explanation of evidence. The student clearly explains how the evidence they selected connects to their art piece. If you do that, then you should get, there's no reason you shouldn't get a 3 or a 4 as a score. Integration of evidence. The students effectively integrate evidence from the historical sources within the paragraph. As long as you have evidence and it's relevant, you should get a good score for that. Organization. Students effectively organize the paragraph and include transition words and phrases. Introduction and conclusion. So this makes you you just can't go straight into talking about a topic. You want to introduce it with some historical background, and then you also want to provide a concluding statement which summarizes your main points. And then also style and language. You want to remember that you're writing a formal paper right now. You're not just sitting there talking to your friend. You're not typing like you're texting. You just want to make sure that you're using the proper tone and language for an academic setting. So that's what you're being scored on for this week. If you have any questions at all, please reach out and have a productive week.